Hey, what's up, YouTube? You now rocking with your boy, Mr.Goodbread, and you know what we do over here. It's the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show. So check it, guys. Like I told you, I wanted to incorporate more reaction videos over here on the channel. So today we're going to react to a video that was sent to me, and they wanted my honest opinion. I think it's it's a female dating coach. And if you want my honest opinion, no female should ever be taking advice from another female. That's about about what a man like. That's just in my opinion. You know what I mean? But let's watch this intro and we come back, we jump right into it. Alright guys, we back, and I know y'all interested because I made a comment before we went to the intro. In my opinion, no female should take advice from other females, because females, what they do is they take a situation from a relationship that they really like. They're not going to mention a relationship where they didn't like, you know what I mean? They take a relationship where they really like, the most toxic relationship that they had, which is the one that they really like, and they'll just speak from that bitter point of view. You know what I mean? If a female want to take advice, you want to get with a married female. You want to go to a female that is married. If she's not married, then you should not really be paying that much to attention, because it's feel good information. And that's what this world is all about nowadays. This world is not trying to teach people how to handle their emotions, because that's all it's about. If the more people could learn how to deal and handle their emotions, conquer their fears, then they'll be better off. They'll make better decisions, because that's where the damage from the slavery and all of that comes. Because we all damaged. Some of us just managed to shake it off and realize what they trying to do to us. But, you know what I mean? Females, for the most part, they cling to stuff. They cling to it, and they hold it, to their heart. When they gotta let it go. They gotta let it go sometimes. So without further ado, and I'm not gonna keep talking, let's give her a fair thing, and let's see what she got. All right, guys, let's get into this.
Hey boo things, welcome back to the Amazing Woman's Guide to Loving Her Single Life, where I help single women just like you learn to embrace your fabulous life and to navigate through this crazy dating world. I am Tiara Nicole, and on today's episode, we will be discussing the 5 benefits of being a single.
Alright, guys, let me pause that real quick, because not to jump all on her or from the start, but I'm confused already, because she's saying, do you want to be single? Do you want to embrace being single? Or are you trying to get into dating? Like, I'm confused a little bit. I don't know about you guys. Don't take my biased opinion, but I'm confused. And while we here, let's just look at her real quick. She got the tattoo, the big old tattoo on her chest, right there, her chest area. You know what I mean? It's good marketing when you're in the business of this, when you're doing your own YouTube channel and things. You know what I mean? You ain't. But for the corporate world, she has no value, and like, I mean, she could cover that. Let's truth be told, she could cover that. But what'll make now you want to look into the mindset now, guys. Real honest assessment. Look into the mindset. What'll make you get that tattoo right there, that big ass tattoo right there? But in any event, you see, she's extra liberal with it. She cut her hair. She got the, you know what I mean, masculine. No, that's one thing I noticed. The masculine the female, the more her hair. She's normally to cut her hair and go with the short haircut. You know what I mean? A la Jada Pinkett, and you know what I mean. But I noticed that, guys. You know what I mean? Let's finish this.
30s. I am going to debunk this stupid myth that this misogynistic society tells us that if we're single and we're in our 30s, there's something wrong with us.
Alright, guys, hold on real quick. One more thing, right? She got real good charisma too. She's the woman with the way with words. She got real good charisma. I like her camera presence. You know what I mean? So she's real sellable and marketable. She's gonna have a lot of young women looking into her program. And honestly, guys, I'm confused. I'm gonna give her a shot though, but I'm confused. I'm not sure where she getting at. Is you trying to show appreciation of being single, or you trying to, you know what I mean, get in a date? Are you trying to find somebody to date? Like, and the misogynistic, it's not misogynistic. Women have the power. If it's misogynistic, it's coming from a woman who's now the masculine role. Woman is masculine, so if anything, they're the misogynist now in society. Clearly, like, am I bugging? Like, I mean, y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm bugging. Like,
Not already become a part of my Tuesday tribe, hit that red subscribe button down below. Join the family of other amazing women just like you. You know what, y'all? I am so stinking tired of people deducing a woman's value if she's single, in her 30s, and especially if she has no children. That's BS. So today I'm here to debunk that. I'm going to give you the 5 benefits of being a single woman in your 30s. Benefit number 1, you.
hold on, before she gets to that, now she straightened it up, and I'm a little bit more clear what she's gonna do on this video. For the record, I'm a little bit more clear. But again, guys, this is feel-good information. I can already tell you right now, this is feel-good information. She had her heart broke, and now she finna come on here and tell y'all some feel-good information stuff that might have worked for her. You know what I mean? But let's give it a shot. Let's see what it is.
Master a lifelong goal. I don't know how many times I hear ladies who are in long-term relationships or are married, even ladies in my family, I hear them, they put their lifelong goals on hold for their relationship. Look, let me make it known, the Amazing Woman's Guide is not here to be anti-love or anti-relationship. It's on the contrary. I am here to help.
Alright, now I beg to differ, because you could do that in a relationship. In fact, you gonna grind harder in a relationship because you focused on just that. You know what I mean? You got nobody else to please, nobody else to live for. So, off the rip, number 1 on her list is feel good information. You see that it's not gonna benefit you in one way, no way how. You could work on your goals in a relationship. And for the most part, guys, hint, hint, guys that's watching, the women that you want to be attracting and dating, picking, that is their goal. Their goal is to be a good moms and to have a relationship, have a family, have a relationship, and do that. That's their goal. Their goal not to change their nature into this masculine monster that's running around here with these women, and they're confused. The masculine monster is so confused. That's why I pity. It's not to trigger y'all ladies that's watching. It's because I feel bad for a lot of the ladies. 71% of women running around here, I feel bad for. They're totally confused, and you know what I mean. But let's get back to this.
So that you can fill yourself up and so that you can then overflow into someone else. Look, in our 20s, we took a lot of time, we stumbled, we fumbled to try to figure out who we are and what we want. In your 30s, you get that time because you've matured to actually hone in on your purpose, live your life and fulfill the dreams and the goals that you have, so that then you can take that on and help someone else to build on theirs. Benefit number 2.
Guys, do y'all not see what's going on here, guys? Y'all don't see all the feel-good bluff right here? When you're in a relationship with somebody, that person is putting into you, you putting into that person. You know what I mean? It's no way when you being single, you gonna get that energy, you gonna get that level. You know how Jay-Z got to where he was at, how Beyonce got to where she was at. They got to each other they got to where they at by putting together. She poured into him, he poured into her. This lady is setting y'all up to remain selfish, and I see what's going to happen right here. I see what's going to happen. Let's just finish this one.
2, you are able to build better friendships and relationships with your family. Ladies, let's not front. How many of us get into a relationship and we somehow forget all about our friends and our family? Not on purpose, but you become so engulfed in him that you tend to put your friendships on the wayside. I'm going to tell you, these past couple of months that I have been by my...
Now, I'm going to speak from the man's point of view. That is some bogusness right there. Women, don't forget their family. Majority of women don't forget their family. Majority of women engage with the man to show off the man with their family, to their family. You know what I mean? The women that do run off and hide off and be indulged in their relationship, those are the women that do pick an insecure man, and they both play that game together. They play that you can't talk to so-and-so if I can't talk to so-and-so. They play that game together. You know what I mean? And if you're a female, a naive female that just don't know the family members or the people, the friends to check off on his list, then you're gonna always end up with the short end of the stick. That's all. You could be with your family in a relationship. That is, oh my God, yo, this is incredible. This is incredible, guys. And then there's girls that listen to this, and this is absolutely denial information. Then you talk about when you 20, when you 20, that's when you get to do everything you was doing. That's when you learn yourself. You learned yourself at 20. You know what I mean? You was doing everything you wanted to do. And that's the problem, because now you don't want to move like how you moved when you was 20, but you want the guy to move like you want a traditional guy now with all of the baggage and mileage and damage that you have on you, and you want this guy to accept you for everything you have while you sit there and critique and pick this guy apart. Let's finish. Let's listen to this. So I can imagine where she's gonna go.
I have been by myself in the most amazing times that I've spent with my friends. I'm now like really building substantial lifelong bonds with people. I'm rebuilding lifelong bonds with friends that I've neglected for years. I'm telling you, there have been days where I have just been down in the dumps and my friends have just come through for me, and vice versa. And you start to create this new identity within yourself. Like you become...
That's the problem right there. You see, these women, they want to have a relationship, but they also want to be liberal outside. They want to be hot girl summer. You know what I mean? But they want a relationship, though. They want the guaranteed benefits that come with a relationship and that come with a man's commitment. And, you know what I mean? While they still get a chance to drop the wop to the floor and have the man, the wholesome Christian man. But that's cool with them dropping the wop to the floor. You know what I mean? And that help them take pictures of them drop the wop to the floor. That's what they want. That's what the women want. And they frustrated because no good man, a man of value, is with that. That's not going to happen. So this is why a lot of women is single. You know what I mean? To help to help women that may not know what's going on. A lot of women is struggling because they have high standards and they too damn selfish.
Such a better person through building these friendships and these bonds with your friends. Benefit number 3. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, this might be the best one of them all. The excitement of choice when it comes to dating. I mean, in a relationship, you gotta compromise, you gotta sacrifice, you gotta deal with somebody's BS. But when you single, honey, you single. Tyrone, I don't like how you chew your food. Not today. Wesley, you getting on my nerves right now. Gino, I don't know. I've never talked to a guy named Gino, but whatever. You can choose who you want to deal with, who you don't want to deal with, and you also can just choose to be by yourself.
That's what I thought the video was going to be about. I thought the video was going to be reasons why being by yourself is happiness, brings you happiness. I didn't know that the video was going to be a denial video of feel-good information. This is why you have a lot of females walking around here in a delusion right now, not understanding what's going on, you know what I mean? And this is why Kevin Samuels is going viral, because there's a lot of women that that look to women that don't have no man, that's living their best life single, and they look to them for advice. And this is the stuff they get. You know what I mean? This stuff they get the feel-good information, and then they go walk on over thinking that is what's going to get them, and they attract a little beta male, and it'll be good for the honeymoon phase because he'll simp on them, but then they'll get annoyed. They'll get annoyed, and the cracks in his armor will show because they'll see that he's a beta male, he's too needy, and he was damaged by a female much like themselves, who didn't know how to put energy into a man to keep a masculine energy in the life of a young man. And that's the cycle, guys. That's the generational pattern in this black community that needs to get snapped, that needs to get broken. Simple. You know what I mean? And like I said, we keep it real over here on the Circle TV. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because it is no realer channel. It's no realer channel.
The choice of dating is a beautiful thing. Why you guys think I'm such an advocate of online dating? It's such a passive way to date because you're not bombarded by like the pressure of connecting with. That sounds so bad. But when you are single, it equals no drama. Do you understand? Again, this is time.
Just by the way she laughed, you could tell she just needs to stay single because she is that drama that she's talking about in a relationship. She is that. You saw the laugh. Y'all saw it for yourself. She couldn't even hold it back. That's how phony she is right now.
This is time for you to be building on yourself. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies, if you are single and you are dealing with drama, you are choosing that. I'm sorry. Benefit number 4, you get to master your sexuality. Look, again, in our 20s, we just was happy to have a guy to want to be with us. So we would just let him just jackrabbit all over us. Honey, no. It is time in your 30s, ladies, to master your yoni. Yes, baby girl, it is your...
Again, I don't agree with this information right here because it was valued. Like sex was valued back in the days. You know what I mean? Sex was valued back in the days. If I slept with this girl, I was her boyfriend. If we slept together, I was her boyfriend. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. That's back then when it exists. When she was 20. You know what I mean? When I was 20, it exists. You know what I mean? So this is why she like you heard her, she liked the freedom of social media and the online dating because it gives you a chance to be loosey-goosey. You know what I mean? And this is what she's teaching right now. She's teaching how to be independent with a boyfriend.
Baby girl, it is yours. Don't let society fool you. Sex is not just for a man's benefit. This is not to say, oh, go out there and be promiscuous. No, you better look up tantric solo sex. But in your 30s, you have the time to find out what it is that you like, that your body likes. Get to know your body. You should be able to enjoy the benefits of sex rather than just being a receiver. Honey, you're not. Because I'm telling you, sweetheart, as soon as you experience a true life-changing orgasm, you will never go back, honey.
And this is why a lot of the women nowadays, they go through multiple partners because there's no soul tie. They don't even really have walls. I mean, and a lot of girls, they jack themselves up, they jack their neurological system up down there with the vibrators and stuff. So it really ain't no guy out there to satisfy them. You know what I mean? Every guy that they come across is not gonna be able to sexually satisfy them. This is why a lot of the masculine women that you see in today's society, including the it girls, this is why they have multiple friends. They have multiple friends. How they call it? Friends. Know what I mean, guys? So you hear it right here. You hear it right here. Yeah, you hear it. I like these. I'm gonna do more of these.
And benefit number 5. You have time to work on yourself. If you know me, you know I am always talking about how in a relationship, you should go into the relationship whole. Not perfect, but whole. So many times, us women, and it is subconscious, trust me, I've been a victim of it, but we go into these relationships subconsciously looking for the man to fulfill us or to fix us. It's not the guy's responsibility to rescue us. It's our responsibility to rescue us. And you know, and I learned this lesson significantly in my last relationship. No amount of arguing, no amount of discussions, no amount of sex, no amount of couples counseling, because yes, we did that too, could fix what was wrong in me. And I didn't realize this until after he was gone, that I still had this issue. I still had this internal problem. And I realized that it was something that was going to have to be fixed by me. You have to be able to look in the...
And clearly, guys, yo, this was a perfect video and a perfect example of what not to date. You know what I mean? And what to stay clear of. You know what I mean? Stay clear of the girl that want to play like, oh, don't capture me, don't capture me. Walk right on past that one. Because the one that's saying don't capture me, she really don't want to be captured. You got to remember, guys, 71% of women nowadays, modern women, are not designed for relationships. Relationships are played out. Those relationship vibes, you give off relationship vibes, and that's the quickest way to get placed in the beta male provider position. And it's sad that it's that way, but they made that way. They made it that way. Remember, guys, if it's a man's world, then we playing by women's rules. They made the rules up. So at the end of the day, guys, it's been real, and I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Peace.